Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Jana June and I like to make stuff. But it's really hard to make stuff when your sewing space looks like this. I mean, there's a certain level of chaotic that's part of the creative process and is fine to work with, but I have gone far beyond. It's been causing me a lot of stress and seriously been hindering my ability to get work done, both physically and mentally. So I'm going to take you along in my sewing studio, refresh, declutter, clean up, fix it, whatever you want to call it. The space will not be absolutely picture perfect, no mess at the end. My goal is to find the right balance between cute and organized so that I can get more work done but still be realistic and attainable. Hopefully you get some ideas for your space, or maybe you just want to hang out and clean with me. Either way, grab a drink or a snack and let's get started. And this is where we begin. This room has been chaos for a while and has slowly been accumulating more and more piles. Some actually belong here, like tools and fabric. The rest, I'm not even sure what is happening in some corners. This has been a source of stress for a long time, and I'm going to clear it up and make it workable. I've removed some of the larger piles just to get into the closet. I'm going to try to create some room in here. You can see that there are bins of mysteries back here that haven't been touched in ages. I put up a drying rack to help sort some of the clothes and quickly got overwhelmed trying to decide what to do with my costumes and specialty pieces. Instead, I cleared out a plastic drawer set that had no system and used it to hold all my patterns as well as works in progress. Since then, I've reorganized some bins to help better categorize my variety of things, tools, supplies, findings. Got this desk cleared off and I'm putting my sewing machine in place. These are the fabrics that were all over the room and stuffed into the closet. I'm out of my nice clip hangers, so I'm going to remove my pink bins from this shelf that I created and put them under my desk to create more room. So we've got the closet looking not too bad. All of the fabrics that were sitting here on the floor are now sitting up here, and they are not perfectly organized by any means. That will have to be maybe a video later of like a true destash and reorganizing of this space, but it is a lot better than it was. This will have to be taken care of at another time. I still have a lot happening over here that needs to be straightened up over here. So the inside of the drawers are actually not looking too bad. It kind of has more office-y type stuff in it. Mostly I need to find spaces for and clear a lot of this off so I can put the embroidery machine on the table. And mostly I've got like this stuff that still needs to be gone through that's in this room. I'm sure you're thinking, wow, that doesn't seem like that much more stuff. You're so close. If only that were true. Out here is where the rest of the stuff needs to be put away is. So some of this is like alterations stuff. This is another desk that needs to be cleaned out, but I can actually fold this up since it's a secretary desk, so it's not high priority. But what I do need to do is clear this off and get this stuff sorted properly so this whole table can come into the room where it needs to live. I think I have a little bit left in me tonight to like put certain things away to make some more space, but I don't think it's going to be all 100% finished tonight. I do think throughout this week we will get through the rest of the stuff and it will be a much nicer space to work in. Alright, I'm currently in the random junk stage, and this is where it gets really disheartening and annoying to finish the process. So I guess I'm just gonna have to find places to put all this random stuff and make it make sense in here. Alright, let's do some time lapsing. Somehow I have even more patterns. Getting all this junk off the desk. finally putting up my new embroidery machine. Clearing off this other desk. My camera died during the process, so you'll see how it looks later. Alright, I think we've done enough time lapses. I brought my cutting table back into the room and tried positioning it on the side like this. I want to keep it half open most of the time to use the space and have a good spot to keep my cutting mat flat. It feels a little more claustrophobic than I remembered, but it does work. I did some final straightening up and it's time for the reveal. This is where it started. And this is how it looks now. I got these mini pegboards at Target's Dollar Spot years ago. I have bobbins, cutting tools, a hot glue gun, a tracing wheel, and some thread. I also keep my rulers and French curves up here, along with some X-Acto blades and the bunny. I got this wooden shelf from IKEA and the clear shelf from Five Below. I keep a lot of art supplies in the same shelves over here too. In the closet, I have these shoe holders to add sections to the shelf already built in. I have these wire trays that I think I got from Dollar Tree to be able to act kind of like drawers. I really need to reorganize this, but it's okay for now. I use clip hangers to hold all of my fabrics. I have a lot of fabrics here that are for projects that I want to get done sooner than later. The other side of the closet is where I keep costumes, evening wear, and capes/coats. Underneath there are some clear drawers. I've already shown my patterns and works in progress, but I have masks and costume accessories, costume props, and wigs in this drawer set. Over in this corner, I have machine covers, product boxes, my backup sewing machine, and some Halloween gravestones and a toy axe. In the desk, I have a bunch of different tools. There's marking pens, mixed tools, an eyelet set, measuring tapes, bindings, closures, pins, needles, and extra rotary blades. The other drawer now has a bunch of presser feet and bobbins for my Bernina machine. Some office supplies like staplers, tape, and a hole punch, and my business cards. The IKEA cart has some paint, dye, and distressing supplies, as well as boning, fake flowers, and random art supplies that didn't fit anywhere else. I really want to show off this thread cart. I was looking for another thread storage option, and I thought of those little thin carts that are usually in kitchens, and I found this one. I really like how I can fit a lot of thread in there. I do wish it had more shelves because I know it's designed for taller things than I have, but what's really cool about it is the top portion has a tray that comes off, so I can pick it up and take it with me over to the table or to the floor or wherever I need it for when I'm working in other spots. I also have this thread holder for this sort of size of thread spool. I have this one with a lot of embroidery threads. This is a new one. On my Gatelite cutting table, I have my cutting mat and a thrifted cookie tin where I keep my cookie shaped pattern weights. And that's pretty much everything. How do you think it turned out? I feel so much better than I did at the start. I know that it's not perfect and there's still plenty to be done, but I can move around my space and get to everything, and I know where stuff is. That's pretty major. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I make sewing, styling, and costume type content, and I promise my next video will be me actually making something now that I have a space that I can work in. If you want to see what I'm up to in the meantime, feel free to follow me over on Instagram at Jana.June, and that's it. I'm Jana June, and I'll see you soon. One like is one stitch. Peer pressure me to getting work done. I have way too much stuff.